You're not gonna believe you, man. Mayweather just got punched up, bro. Money Mayweather just got punched up, bro.
Just go dark and scam people. But as a person who hasn't been a victim of this, it's quite amusing.
You got to respect anything a person does and stay undefeated that long. So I respect it to a degree, yeah. Is it a 50 know that I think, oh, he the greatest fighter all the time? No.
Explosive reports that Floyd Mayweather is facing a jaw-dropping $500 million debt have left the boxing world reeling. Once celebrated as Money Mayweather for his flawless, undefeated record and extravagant lifestyle, the former boxing icon is now the subject of intense backlash from fans, pundits, and even fellow fighters. Social media has gone into a frenzy, flooded with reactions ranging from shock to scorn. Some are calling the situation a case of karma, while others are struggling to comprehend how someone who once flaunted immense wealth could spiral into such financial chaos. The criticism has been swift and merciless. One commentator didn't hold back, exclaiming, "He's an idiot," as emotions ran high.
We're gonna get through this. That's tough because,
according to court documents and insider sources, the staggering $500 million lawsuit against Floyd Mayweather stems from a string of failed business ventures, mounting unpaid debts, and reportedly reckless financial decisions that were either ignored or poorly managed by the former champ. Though Mayweather has spent years flaunting his wealth, from luxury cars to private jets, this legal bombshell has left many wondering if his lavish lifestyle was more illusion than reality. Some in the boxing community suggest that Mayweather's relentless pursuit of a billionaire image may have finally backfired, leaving behind a financial disaster that threatens to overshadow his once untouchable legacy.
I am just flabbergasted that the highest paid boxer, one of the most famous people on the planet, Floyd Mayweather, has managed to become a repeat offender as a scam artist.
NFT world, guess what?
Guess what?
Drop. And of course, I'm the money man. But guess what?
Sure are.
We're not done yet.
We aren't?
They told me
there's more scamming to be done.
And it's not over.
My God.
Autograph gloves.
Oh my God. That's incredible. 2,000 people that invest in his NFT project get a chance to win autographed gloves. It's crazy. But you might be asking, did he actually follow through on his promises and deliver these gloves? Of course he fucking didn't.
Money May, you all know the rest.
Money May, you all know the rest. You just got scammed again.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. is under heavy fire for promoting a series of cryptocurrency ventures that have allegedly caused major financial losses among his fans. One particularly controversial case involves Ethereum Max, EMAX, a token he publicly endorsed during a high-profile boxing match and other promotional appearances. Despite his high-profile support, the value of EMAX crashed by more than 99%, leaving many investors feeling duped and financially devastated. Investigations have since linked Mayweather to several other crypto projects accused of being rug pulls, schemes where developers suddenly abandon the project, causing its value to collapse overnight.
Imagine working for someone whose whole persona is money, 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 and you don't get paid. Well, that's exactly what it is for employees of Floyd Mayweather. Employees of his Los Angeles gym accused Floyd Mayweather of bankruptcy after failing to pay them. I mean, he's still buying stuff. Portfolio valued at $10 billion, including 18 office buildings spanning. I mean, he can do all this, but he can't pay his employees' salaries. $10 billion portfolio, 18 office buildings spanning 10 million square feet. Like what? Another deal he finalized with a 20 million property in Manhattan. Financial troubles. Despite these high-profile purchases, allegations of unpaid wages at Mayweather's Los Angeles gym have sparked significant backlash. Employees claim that they haven't received paychecks, prompting a public protest outside the facility on Highland Avenue. One protester held a sign accusing Mayweather of modern-day slavery, while another noted that the money team has no money. Even if you work for a different company and if you ain't getting paid, you're scared to show up and say something because you know how businesses do. They silence you and they fire you. The employees alleged violations of California Labor Code 210, which mandates penalties for late wages. First-time violations can include fines between 100 to 200 and unpaid wages beyond the 30 days entitled work to a full day pay for every day delayed. That is crazy. Money team ain't got no money. Apparently, it's not the first time, too. They had one in Elk Grove and it closed down because the landlord sued for a non-payment of $30,000 in rent. Now the LA gym facing closure, employees are questioning whether Mayweather himself is aware of the financial.
One notable example is the Centra Tech initial coin offering, ICO, in 2017, which resulted in Floyd Mayweather being fined by the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, for failing to disclose that he was paid to promote the project. Critics argue that Mayweather exploited his celebrity status to lend credibility to these ventures, all while failing to properly disclose his financial ties. As a result, countless investors were misled, contributing to widespread financial losses and further damaging trust in celebrity-endorsed crypto schemes.
Mayweather is in the news again for all the right reasons. It's not about boxing. It's about his latest ICO promotion. And this is the third one that I've actually seen in the past couple months. I reported on an ICO that he was backing about a month or so ago. And then the time before that was before I started my little YouTube channel here as your crypto mentor 99. So this was from CoinDesk.com. Floyd Mayweather stumps for crypto card in latest ICO. And I'm actually somewhat familiar with Centra. That's the ICO that he's backing. So
the recurring nature of these incidents has ignited outrage among fans and the broader crypto community, with some mockingly referring to him as Scamweather, a biting twist on his famous moniker, Money Mayweather. This troubling pattern has intensified calls for accountability, highlighting serious concerns about the ethical responsibilities of celebrities when endorsing financial products.
Imagine listening to Floyd Mayweather, a man who can't even read, for investing advice. That's exactly what happened last year when he was paid to promote the absolute Ponzi scheme token Ethereum Max, along with other celebrities like Kim Kardashian, Antonio Brown, and Paul Pierce. The coin shortly fell 97% right after the launch, leaving millions of fans and investors bankrupt. So to see what coins you should be actually buying, be sure to follow me. But like I was saying,
Bad mistakes. I didn't want to hustle drugs. All I wanted to do was become a champion someday and have something.
Yes, we know, Floyd. You hustled Ethereum Max into people's wallets and then straight out. You weren't promoting financial freedom. You were speedrunning a rug pull. Don't believe everything you see online with these celebrities. They'll even sell their soul for a couple of bucks. They don't care if you go broke. They are already rich. You know what? We should call you Scamweather, not Mayweather.
Conor McGregor has taken aim at Floyd Mayweather, publicly accusing him of unethical financial behavior and suggesting that Mayweather's wealth was built on dishonest practices. McGregor's sharp criticism comes amid a wave of legal battles facing Mayweather, including multiple lawsuits filed by jewelers who allege that the former boxing champion failed to pay for extravagant, high-end jewelry purchases.
Loads of them were calling other jewelers to come over and see him, and by the time they got there was a massive argument going on. People were pushing and trying to get to Mayweather and slap his head.
One prominent case involves a Las Vegas jeweler who has sued Floyd Mayweather, claiming he owes $1.4 million for a $3 million diamond necklace purchased in 2015. According to the lawsuit, Mayweather initially paid $1 million, followed by 6 installments of $100,000 each, but then stopped making payments altogether. The jeweler accuses Mayweather of breaching their agreement and unjustly benefiting from the unpaid merchandise.
All right, so a Miami jeweler that goes by the name of Leonard Suleymanov is like, give me my money. Give me my money. So he is hitting Floyd Mayweather with a huge lawsuit. Y'all, we're talking about a cool $4 million for some luxurious watches and diamonds that Floyd supposedly forgot to pay for. Y'all know he forget to cash checks. Okay. So maybe, you know what I'm saying? He might have forgot to pay for it for real. So even, y'all tell me if I'm saying this right.
Another controversy centers around a failed transaction involving Floyd Mayweather, rapper Tyga, and a jewelry broker. The trio reportedly purchased luxury items from a prominent Miami jeweler, but failed to settle the full payment. While these incidents might seem minor on their own, they contribute to a broader narrative of financial mismanagement. Together, They reveal a pattern of overpromising and under-delivering that continues to damage Mayweather's financial reputation.